Hey kiddos, very good morning and welcome to Skoolz and another session of Fish Tank. Today is all going to be something that is cool, that is refreshing, colorful, flavorful.
Cool chills.
Yes, cool chills. And as always, I'm here and we have Nidhi with us and we have another member from Skoolz, that is Devalina. She is also here, there.
Good morning, everyone.
So we're going to give a couple of more minutes for all the other children who have registered to join us. And then we will get into. Hey, Ruzitai.
Hi, ma'am.
I see a very, look at your t-shirt matches with your drink color, green. Very cute.
Thank you. Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Dia.
Good morning, ma'am.
Such wonderful morning to all of you kiddos.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Hey, very good morning there, Prachi and Himanshu.
Good morning, ma'am.
I see you, dear, there. Atulya too.
Morning, ma'am.
Hey, Viraj. Very good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Hey,
Sorry,
Atulya.
ma'am.
Oh, it's okay. You're here with us. That matters. And let's have fun knowing about cool drinks and making.
I hope you made something and brought. All of you made something and brought. Raise your hands.
Yes, Anvi.
Have you made something or are you going to talk about refreshing drinks?
Maybe do we I don't see Dr. Pulkit.
I made it.
Good.
So shall we go ahead and start giving these children a small introduction on the then one.
How many are still in the waiting?
They're letting them all in. So we have actually close to 27 kids here.
Huh?
27 kids here. So maybe we can start. All right. Kiddos, we're going to just put you all on mute for a little while. Very, very good morning. There's our Kritika.
Morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Hey, Gaurav. We have some very familiar faces here and we have new faces, which is obviously a good thing for us. And Skoolz does believe in punctuality and keeping in time. So we are going to now
Calling.
just waiting for our guest speaker too. It's okay, Diya, if your camera is not working. Hope your audio is okay, and then we can hear about what your made and what you think about flavors and colors. When I was a kid, I think my mom used to make. When I was like your age, I never made anything. Look at you all already learning how to make a drink and all. Very, very refreshing to know that. Yes, we can. You can show pictures of that. That works. We have our guest speaker also here with us now. Devalina, maybe we can mute all the kids and keep Dr. Pulkit Mathur not muted, but the rest of them can be. Then we're going to just mute you all for a little while so that you can meet our guests and get to know what all this is about. And Nidhi, if you can also unmute yourself. Dr. Mathur, if you can also kindly unmute yourself. We've just muted everybody just so that, kids, we do not want.
Yeah, I have unmuted. Can you hear me?
Namaste.
Yes, ma'am.
Namaste, Dr. Mathur.
Namaskar.
Namaste. Ma'am, a very hearty welcome to Skoolz and our fish tank, and thank you so much for taking this time out to be with us on this Sunday morning so that these young children can get inspired about the right way of taking their food and drink in. And all these fresh young faces are here excited to meet you and share their idea of a cool drink that they prefer. And of course, gain knowledge from your expertise. Ma'am, kindly give me a minute here to introduce this program and our guest.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sure.
So as we know, we have Dr. Pulkit Mathur here. Ma'am will be sharing her experience and knowledge with all of us. And we also have Nidhi Kumar here with us. She is the Director of Media Management for Skoolz. Nidhi doesn't need an introduction at all. She is a very well-known personality. She is a celebrity show host. People know her pan-India. We have Develina Roy with us. Develina is a very valued team member for Skoolz and a very sharp, bright young lady. We value her a lot. And thank you, Develina, for joining us today and welcome. Fished, and I am Swapna Shishadri. I'm leader for customer engagement for Skoolz. Fish Tank is an initiative which was conceived by, like the whole idea is Mr. Srinivas's. He is a founder and CEO of Skoolz. The idea is here that we give a venue for children to explore their creativity, for parents to recognize the children's passions and skills and talent. So that is how Fish Tank came to be, and we are having a very successful weeks of engagement with children. Today the topic is School Chill. So this will be all about drinks and how creativity can be brought into that, and maybe incorporate a healthy habit here and there along with that. And for that part of that healthy habit and how it can be wholesome. Thank you, ma'am, Pulkit ma'am, for being here. Appreciate you, your time and expertise for that. Let me just take one more minute to introduce all our guest participants, children and the parents to our Skoolz page. This is our homepage, and we Skoolz are an aggregator of educational institutions is what I would say. Our vision and our mission is to make education accessible to everybody. And this is our homepage. We actually have, this is not an updated data. We have close to 3,000 schools already onboarded. We have 200 plus hobby classes. Tuitions classes have been recently launched. That will be live soon. Very well classified segregation of schools and all. Here parents can come and just find the right school for their children in minutes at the ease of their home with just a couple of clicks on their laptop or phone. And we do run a lot of events here. Nidhi has been a driving force behind this, and there's all of them are here. You can go and check that out. Another way we do shoulder the journey of parenting with our parenting community is providing them quality blogs written by industry specialists and leaders. There are plenty of them here. Please do go explore it. Our awards and recognition, and satisfied parents who have benefited from this. That's also much available there. One way how we can do is you just need to enter your location. I live close to here, so I've picked my location. So you get like there's 255 schools listed here. If you wanna, I've just picked one randomly here. This is a fully updated Skoolz page. You will be able to see everything there. How what kind of a school is it? It's a STEM-based preschool. The fee structure, where do they, the location, the founder's message, the pictures, differentiators, videos, everything is here. So it gives a parent a choice to make a informed decision about their child's education. This in itself, our parent community were very happy, but Mr. Srinivas thought, let me go a step ahead and make it even more value added. So we have this compare feature where you can compare 3 schools with ease, and apple to apple comparison makes the choice choosing much more easier. So here you don't have to run around anywhere. You get everything here. So this is one of the features that the parent community is highly appreciative of for Skoolz. So and we do have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of the science experiments conducted by ISRO scientists were here, DRDO scientists were here, just like today ma'am is here. Tons of loads of learning and inspiration can be taken from this. Do visit our YouTube channel and subscribe and benefit from all of this. And with that, I heartily welcome Madam Pulkit, Dr. Pulkit Mathur to the show and for our thing. And Nidhi is here, of course. Nidhi, over to you.
Thank you so much, Swapna. And Fish Tank is a initiative by Skoolz, which is an edtech startup recognized by the Government of India, helping schools and trainers meet verified and genuinely interested parents. It helps parents in searching, exploring, and comparing multiple institutes and scheduling an appointment with schools. Skoolz is actively encouraging learning and knowledge with blogs, events, and webinars. And Fish Tank is one such initiative to promote innovation and creativity in your children. So we bring to you this great concept of Fish Tank today, and we have Cool Chills today. And of course, Professor Pulkit Mathur is joined us as our guest today. She's the head Department of Food and Nutrition and Food Technology at Lady Irwin College. Namaste and welcome to you. She's a nutritionist with food safety expert knowledge. She's a national level resource person for Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. She's also a member of the National Committee of International Union of Nutritional Sciences. बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है आपका, Pulkit ma'am. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure and such a pleasure to see so many young faces.
Yes.
And, yeah, looking
तो
forward.
आजकल मैम हम इम्यूनिटी की बात करते हैं और कूल चिल्स की बात करते हैं, तो कौन से ऐसे इम्यून सिस्टम को बूस्ट करने वाले drinks हैं? What do you feel about boosting immunity through cold drinks and through cold chills, especially in India with the prevalence of the SARS-CoV-2 virus? I think we all are in agreement that we need to say no to Tetra packs and all of that, and therefore children have also come up with their basic ideas. So I'd like to start with asking you about healthy.
Yeah, thank you, Nidhi ji. Thank you for having me here today. See, basically, आपने immunity की बात करी, and here I would like to emphasize, this pandemic has taught us very important lessons. And the first thing which was on everybody's mind is how do I improve my immunity? And then little short solutions, ye pee liya, kaada pee liya, some different नुस्खे थे जैसे बोलते हैं सबके घरों में. But one thing we need to understand is immunity is not built in one day. It's not in one glass. It is everything. It is a sum total of everything you eat every single day. So if you have to build your immunity, it is a long process. You need to eat a healthy, balanced diet every day. And that's how slowly your immunity builds. Yes, the media is filled with, ek glass ye pee lijiye and your immunity will, become boosted. It is not that simple. But having said that, when I say balanced diet, one of the most important component of a balanced diet. So typically we say three things are important in a balanced diet. You eat foods which will give you energy. You eat foods which will build your body, muscle building, bone building. And the third thing is foods that will protect your body. That is where the immunity factor comes in. And these foods, out of all the foods that you eat every day, it is the fruits and the vegetables and the spices and condiments which are actually having so many protective chemicals in them. They will slowly build your immunity. But what do we do every day? We barely eat the vegetables, especially children. You hate vegetables. You don't want to eat any vegetables. You don't want to eat fruits. That's not a nice thing. Because remember, out of this 3 food group classification, and I'm sure every school teaches you this, the third group, which is your protective group, is your fruits and vegetables. So, aap koi bhi beverage, if you don't like eating sabzi, you can use these vegetables to actually make a juice, make a smoothie. You have fruits in the raw form, make them into a smoothie, make them into a juice, and that is a good way of having, immunity boosting foods.
Ma'am.
Yes, Atul,
I
yes.
eat fruits.
You eat fruits?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. It is very important to eat fruits, and even if you're having the juice, Don't just have the pani part of the juice. You must have the pulp in the juice. That is what is going to make your drink very healthy and very nourishing and actually benefit you. Otherwise, you're just having the sugar part of the fruit. So remember that. Aapki awaaz nahi aa rahi, Nidhi ji? You're on mute.
Vitamin C is a great immunity booster, children. So today, before we ask Dr. Pulkit any further questions, I want to know what you have made for cool chills, whether it's orange, lemon, what is your idea? Grapefruit, a carrot, what is it that you have in mind and what is it you made? If you can raise your hands and tell me one by one, we'll all be very delighted to hear your cool chill recipes.
Mango shake.
Yes, Atulya?
I eat carrot.
You eat carrots. What about cool chills today? Who all have made? Karthik?
Ma'am, I had made lemonade.
You made lemonade. What all have you put in the lemonade?
Lemonade cucumber laminates.
Ma'am, I am making pomegranate and cucumber laminates.
Pomegranate. Vaibhav, you? Can we see your glasses, please, of cool chills? Can you hold them on your screen?
Ma'am, I apple.
Apple. Okay, great. Apple, only apple or something else in it?
Ma'am,
Lovely. I can see Karthik's lemonade.
orange juice.
Who's made orange juice? 1 minute. Let Vaibhav complete. Yes, Vaibhav?
Banana.
I can't hear you, Vaibhav.
Ma'am, I and banana.
Oh, lovely. You made banana cool chill. Yes. Can we see it? Can you show your glass the way Karthik has shown his?
I drink orange juice.
Ashwin? Yes, can we see yours?
Ma'am, I made juice of raw mango.
You made juice of raw mango. Can we see it, please?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have made lemon.
Tell me.
Actually, orange.
You made orange. Can we see the glasses, please? So refreshing to see all of you raise your hands, but please also show me the glasses. Yes,
And I have made lemon juice.
I can see the lemon juice. Thank you. Wonderful. What all have you put in the lemon juice to make it healthy?
Ma'am, mango shake and banana shake.
Mango and banana shake.
Milkshake. And I have
One by one.
Ma'am, we both made lemonade and with mint because mint is also healthy.
I want to hear Niranjan and Aniket again together.
Mixed food of drink.
Excellent. Yes, a lot of children.
Fruit juice. Mama, I have made chocolate milkshake.
Oh, you made chocolate milkshake. Excellent.
Ma'am, raw mango juice.
Yes, I can see the raw mango juice. Thank you. Very well done. What all have you put in the raw mango juice? Have you put mint also in that?
I had added mint, black pepper powder, roasted.
Can I see because it is very healthy. And mango shake.
Excellent. Now let's ask our expert another question. Dr. Pulkit? Yeah. Ma'am, if you can brief the children how they can, make their,
Ma'am, my name is Bhanan. I am making pomegranate and cucumber laminate.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Can you tell them the benefits of vitamin C, ma'am, and how it is antioxidant and
Correct. So vitamin C is one important thing you will get out of all these fresh fruit and vegetable juices. So in the raw form, vegetables and fruits have this vitamin. This vitamin is very important for your body. So of course, it boosts your immunity. It also is an antioxidant. and that is how it protects your body from other damage. So there's a lot of pollution, you agree with, a lot of pollution in our environment. So a lot of, in our body, toxic things develop, for which vitamin C is important. So it's very good and very healthy to have, raw vegetables and raw fruits, either as whole or in the form of juices like you have all made. And this will really protect your body. The other thing vitamin D also does is it helps to absorb iron from your diet. Iron, why it's important? It's important to make your blood cells, red blood cells. And that's what gives your, protects you from hemoglobin, builds the hemoglobin. So it protects you from anemia, which means less of blood in your body. So this is very important because anemia is a big problem in our country, and a lot of children suffer from lack of hemoglobin or lack of blood cells. So it's important that you have this, something like a lemonade you made. So many of you made a lemonade. It's very good if you eat that, drink that with your meals, because that will help in absorbing the iron from your meals. It's very difficult to absorb the iron in your food. Okay, so if you have vitamin C rich foods, either as a salad or as a juice or lemonade with your meals, then you will be able to absorb that very well. Another very good thing vitamin C does for you is it's good for your skin. Okay, so it's very good for your skin health, for your bone health. Very good for you. Yes.
Rosetta, you want to show us something? Yes? Yes?
Ma'am,
Yes?
I have made the mango shake.
All right, I can see it here. Great. Gaurav, what have you made?
I made banana and mango shake.
Banana and mango shake.
Juice.
Samriddhi, unmute yourself, Samriddhi.
Ma'am, who's that? Can I make chocolate shake?
With chocolate shake. Yes, Spash, you want to show us something? Vaibhav?
Ma'am, I have made chocolate shake.
Great, great. Wonderful participation here. Yes, I can see.
I have made. Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. I can see. Aradhya, have you made something? Tirath, can you show us what you made?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have made chocolate shake. Ma'am,
Great. Sunaina, have you made something? Bhavya?
Ma'am, I have made banana shake.
Good, good.
Right,
Good to see
great,
a lot
great.
of milkshakes, because milk is also very important for your health, especially your bones. Very good for your bones.
Can I say?
Absolutely. Dr. Pulkit, what are the food that would help in, eye health?
Eyes, right. So for your eyes, again, the vitamin which is very important is vitamin A. And I can see a lot of you have made mango shake or use mango and carrot. That is really good for you. So all orange colored fruits and vegetables, they are going to have a lot of vitamin A, which is very good for your eyes. You do a lot of work with your eyes. You really need to have vitamin A rich fruits and vegetables. So all orange or yellow colored fruits and vegetables are good for your eyes. Also, all the green leafy vegetables, okay, like spinach or methi or any other green leafy that you like eating, that's also very good for your eyes. So you must have this.
Yes, one child wanted to say something. She had texted in the chat box. Please say.
Ma'am, I have made lemon juice because lemon contains vitamin C.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
Ma'am, today I made two things. The first one is very special. This is made from a critoria flower.
Oh, great.
Blue critoria flower tea, or in Hindi, Afraditra. It's a very refreshing drink. It helps in beating summer heat and
Can you say that again, please? It helps in?
beating summer heat.
It helps in beating summer heat, right?
And it is loaded with antioxidants that
Great.
boost our immunity.
That boosts our immunity. Excellent. Sanvi, you want to say something?
So everyone should try it.
Atulya and Sanvi, you're raising a hand. Prachi?
Yes, ma'am. I have a chocolate shake and cashew nut.
Yes, I can see it. Excellent.
देख लो.
You're all wanting to drink it.
Ma'am,
Yes?
your favorite fruit is which?
Dr. Pulkit, she wants to know your favorite fruit is which one? Mine is mango.
Mine is pomegranate and mango also, but pomegranate, yeah.
It's a mango season right now.
I know. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, if you can also tell the children what are the foods which are good for their brain health.
See, brain health, these are, nuts, a lot of nuts, especially walnuts, flax seeds, fish. What is good in this is something called as omega-3 fatty acid. I think a lot of you may have heard about this because now a lot of food products also claim that we have omega-3 fatty acids in our food product. But where will you get it from? Food. You will get it from fish. You will also get it from walnuts, that is akroot. You will get it from actually a lot of your dal. So eating dal is good for you. Beans is good for you. So do eat these because this is really good for your memory and for your brain development, especially as little children. Of course, protein, it's a balanced diet is good for your brain, but omega-3 fatty acids specifically, we have a lot of studies showing that it is extremely good for your brain. Don't have supplements, have it from the food, and that is what will help you.
Absolutely. A lot of children do not like drinking milk, Dr. Pulkit. What would you like to say to them? Is it essential to have a glass of milk every day? Because we have some interested parents also here. Wanting to know how they could, probably coerce their children to have milk.
Yeah, so don't force the kids, and kids should realize that it is very, very important to drink this milk because the amount of, so what does milk have? Milk has a lot of protein. It also has calcium. Protein again is needed for your muscle building, but the calcium is what is important to make your bones very strong. And you really want strong bones. By the time you grow up, you should have extremely strong bones. So drink that milk, whichever form you like the milk, you drink it in that way. So there are many ways, like so many of you have made milkshakes. So, very interesting beverages can be made. However, if you still hate milk, then you can also have curd or dahi instead. So you can make smoothies, with the fresh fruit. And with curd, you can make another beverage out of it. All the smoothies that are there. So that's a nice way to have curd, or just have curd in a katori. But very important, not one, please have 2 glasses or 2 katoris of dahi. Very, very important. This is the only form from, the food from which your body can easily pick up all the calcium and make your bones really nice and strong.
Ma'am, another thing that I wanted to ask is curd advisable to be eaten at night, because a lot of children have curd at night, so I know. And I'll take up all the children who are raising their hands after this. And also if you can tell them in simple words, what is probiotic and the uses.
Okay, so curd eating at night, there's no problem really. Each individual is different. So if it doesn't suit you, if you don't feel good after eating it, don't have it at night. But if you're fine eating it at night, there's no problem at all. So this is the whole newer concept of nutrition, that each individual is different and there's no one solution, which can be said for everybody. Each one has to judge whether something suits them, whether they feel good after that, and follow that. Now, probiotic, as Nidhi has just mentioned, is basically talking about microbes. You'll be surprised to know that in your body, if we count all the cells of your body, you're just about 10 to 30% human cells. The rest of you is actually bacteria. Did you know that? All in your intestine, all in your gut, from the mouth, all down and all over your body, you have a lot of bacteria. Okay, now some of this is good bacteria. Actually, most of it is good bacteria, and it helps your body. Okay, so probiotic is basically any food which has these good bacteria in it. Of course, you get tablets and all of it. That is not what we are propagating, but have foods which have these good bacteria in them. And curd, yogurt, that is one of the foods which has all these very good bacteria in it. So when you eat such foods with good bacteria, then your gut, which is your intestine, remains happy and healthy, because then you have good bacteria inside and they will do wonders for your health. Okay, you eat bad foods and they will spoil all these microbes inside your gut. They will encourage the bad microbes to grow more, the bad germs to grow in your body. And then that is where people become sick. Okay, so that's what we try to encourage, that you have more foods which have these good bacteria or probiotics. Okay, and that will keep you healthy.
Absolutely. Karthik, you want to say something?
No.
All right, your hand was raised. Aradhya, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Please say.
Ma'am, I have made lemonade juice.
Great, great. Samriddhi, you want to show us something? I can see your Aradhya juice.
Ma'am, I also made mango puree.
You also made mango puree, right?
Yes.
And what would you like to eat that with?
I also
I didn't hear that. Please repeat.
fresh milk, dry fruit, blend it.
I can't hear you clearly. Can you repeat that, please?
Ma'am, I have made chocolate cornflakes milkshake.
Children love chocolate, yes. Diya? Can you align yourselves to the screen, Diya? I can't see you.
My camera is not working.
Right. Would you like to say something, Diya Bhisht?
Morning, ma'am. Yes.
Please say. Yes, Utkarsh. Meanwhile, can you want to?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I have made chocolate milkshake.
A lot of children are making chocolate milkshake. Yes, Diya.
Ma'am, I eat apple cake. It is good for diabetes, health, heart, and healthy.
Yes, good to hear that you are thinking and speculating about what is good for the eyes and for the heart.
Ma'am, yes. Ma'am, I have
Sorry, I didn't hear that. You have made?
milkshake.
Ma'am, I made all.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. You have made?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have made lemonade.
You have made?
Lemonade.
Lemonade. A lot of children have made lemonade today. Some have made orange, some have made chocolate shakes. Anyone else? Sanvi, you want to say something?
Good morning, ma'am. I was a mango.
Ma'am, I have made lemon juice. In this, it is vitamin C, which boosts our energy.
Correct. As our expert told us, lemon and all citrus fruits have vitamin C, which are antioxidants.
Yes, ma'am.
I want yes.
Good morning, ma'am. I'll make a blue lemonade.
Oh, pomegranate juice. Sorry, cauliflower.
Ma'am, I have made
Ma'am, Pulkit ma'am, they're asking a question. Apple shakes, are they good for diabetes?
cucumber juice.
For our parents, if you can answer this, Pulkit ma'am.
For diabetics, I would actually say that don't have it in a juice form, because the pulp is what protects your body from absorbing too much of the sugar. So in diabetes, we have to watch out for the sugar. Fruits also have sugar, so have it more as a whole fruit than in a juice form. So it's better you make a little chart out of it, or fruit chart. That is better than juicing it and having it.
Absolutely. Pulkit ma'am, summer and rainy season, we see a lot of children, fall ill because of, they have diarrhea, they have vomiting. So how do they build their immunity? Let's listen to Pulkit ma'am, and I'll take all the raised hands questions. Don't worry.
Yeah. So basically, this is the season when you fall ill a lot. So as I was saying, immunity, again, please have a balanced diet, which means every meal you have to eat all these food groups, something to give you energy, something to build your body, which means the proteins, which are there in your dals, they are there in egg, they're there in all the flesh foods like meat, fish, chicken, milk. Okay, so these are protein bodybuilding foods. Then you have your protective food. So have a lot of fruits and vegetables. In fact, if I take one plate and say this is what you eat in a day, then half the plate is made of fruits and vegetables. That is the quantity of fruits and vegetables which you need to have in a day. I'm sure you're not having that much of fruits and vegetables. So increase the intake of fruits and vegetables. That will really help you build your immunity. But besides that, what is important is to maintain hygiene and hygiene. We have learned in the pandemic how we have to wash our hands thoroughly. Yes, everybody must have learned that. We must continue with it. It's not as if the virus has gone away, but forget the virus. There are many other germs which are there in your surroundings and which lead to these kind of problems like diarrhea, vomiting. And it's not nice, right? When you have this kind of illness, then it's not nice feeling. So better to prevent it. And the best way is keep washing your hands. Every time you touch food to eat food, just wash your hands. Okay, you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands thoroughly, not just put your hand under the water and finish. The way we have learned to wash our hands during the pandemic, that is the right way. Not only does it kill the coronavirus, it also kills all these other bad germs. Okay, and also don't go out. So when you're eating out, for instance, make sure that whoever is serving the food to you, whoever's making that food for you, he's wearing gloves. He's not touching your food with his bare hands. And better not to eat raw foods, which we are talking about, outside the house. Eating salads and juices made outside the house. Somebody else is making it in a restaurant or on the street. There's so many people selling juice, then that's not the place to have your juice. Make your juice at home after cleaning your hands thoroughly, cleaning the fruits thoroughly. So cleanliness is very important. Hygiene is very important. That is what will protect you from all these horrible diseases that happen during this season.
Yes, so that was about diabetes. Thank you, Pulkit ma'am, and elucidating further. You said street vendors, if you at all eat, go to street vendors and have food, make sure they're wearing gloves and taking all the necessary precautions. Avshit, you want to say something?
Ma'am, I made a chocolate milkshake.
All right, we're talking a lot of chocolates. Pulkit ma'am, tell us about chocolates and the benefits of chocolates.
So chocolate is actually quite good for you because again, it has these antioxidants. It has a lot of these chemicals inside naturally present, which are good for us. But again, when we have these chocolate shakes and all, avoid putting these syrups to make it. Okay, get the drinking chocolate and then don't put additional sugar into it, because most of these chocolate powders will already have a lot of sugar. Okay, so I know you all love having chocolate shakes, but the moment you put in these chocolate syrups into it, or you're putting sugar plus the chocolate powder into it, you're adding too much sugar to that. And too much sugar is not good for anybody, not for children, not for adults. Nobody should be having a lot of sugar in. So just put, if you're using the drinking chocolate powder, then just, or any other, product which is a chocolate based drink, then don't add additional sugar to it, and then it is a healthy beverage for you.
We at Skoolz promote a very healthy eating atmosphere, and we try and give parents the best information, children the best information possible. So here, Dr. Pulkit, I'd like to ask you about junk food. Children are so fascinated by having these burgers and fries and all of this, and we have lots of children listening to us today. How do they, have healthy food habits is important, both as far as school children are concerned, not going for, things like Pepsi and Coke. How can we ingrain this in our children? What is good for their health and what they need to grow up?
So Nidhi, I think everybody knows exactly, and including the children know that this is not good for our health, but this is good for our health. But the problem comes in your perception. So healthy food, everyone, the moment we say healthy food, all children, all adults also for that matter, will say, oh, healthy food is boring, healthy food is not going to be tasty, and junk food is tasty and we want to eat that. This is a common perception. So what we now tell people is that, don't classify foods as healthy and not healthy, because even if I tell you today, these are bad for your health and all, you'll still continue to have them because you enjoy eating them and you like their taste. So the way we now talk about foods is, there are some foods which you eat every day. These are everyday foods, which is all your fruits, your vegetables, your regular food that you eat at home, your dal, roti, chawal, that is your everyday food. And then come these foods which are sometimes foods only. So I eat them maybe once a week. So what we are telling you here, we can't tell you that never eat ice cream, never drink a cold drink, never eat a burger in your life, never eat a French fry in your life. I can't say that to you, because these are there in your environment. Someday you're going to eat them. But what I will tell you is that if you want to stay healthy, eat less of these foods. Okay, so decrease the frequency, decrease the quantity. You don't have to eat that entire packet of chips, right? You can have a few chips and enjoy that. You don't have to eat a samosa or whatever you like eating, a burger or a pizza every single day of a week. You can have it once a week and, it won't really harm you, right? So that's how we talk about foods which actually are healthful. They are full of vitamins and all these protective nutrients which are going to make you very healthy. Those you eat every day. But cold drinks, which is just a cocktail of chemicals and sugar, okay, then burgers, it is just maida. Maida is what? It is all refined. It is like sugar only. And if you're having a potato burger, then it is totally useless because it's all just sugar, right? So I can also make such foods healthier. Why do I have to go for, say, the white bun? Why don't I go for the brown bun, which has the atta, made of atta or whole wheat flour? Why don't I replace that aloo, cutlet in the burger with something which is rich in protein? So have a paneer tikki, or have a chicken tikki if you're a non-vegetarian, or have a fish, tikki in that. So you can make that also, or if you're a vegetarian, then even out of kala chana and rajma, we can make very tasty cutlets, right? And stuff in some vegetables, and that same burger actually becomes healthy for you. Okay, so there are ways to change an unhealthy recipe into a healthy recipe, and frequency and quantity is the other thing you have to be careful about. So then all these junk things, so-called junk foods, become sometimes I eat these sometimes food, and the healthier foods. And see, even for healthier foods, your vegetables or whatever don't have to be just boiled vegetables for it to be considered healthy. Any preparation which you make with less salt and less fat is a healthy preparation. So you can think of recipes, help your parents find recipes and keep changing and trying out new dishes. And that's how, that you will bring variety and fun into your everyday eating. If you eat the same thing day in and day out, you get tired and you get bored of your home cooking, right? Then don't you sometimes feel that your friend's house, the food is much more tasty, that friend's mother makes better tiffin. So this all stems from boredom of, which comes from eating the same kind of things every day. So bring that change into your own home, and you will find your home cooking is as tasty and as fun. And you can make it fun. You are savvy, you go onto the internet, you find nice recipes and change the way you eat. But have those fruits and vegetables, have those dals, have that good quality protein in your diet, and you will be healthy.
So thank you so much, Dr. Pulkit, and a big thank you to all the parents and all the children who joined today for Cool Chills. We thoroughly enjoyed seeing the lovely glasses, the colorful, refreshing drinks that you prepared. And Dr. Pulkit told us so much more about what drinks are good for our eyes, and what we must have for brain health, and what we must have for overall health. I'd like to thank you and request you to join us again.
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yes.
Ma'am, myself, ma'am, I make pomegranate and cucumber juice, and I make black salt, mint, and honey also.
Oh, lovely. Excellent. I request you to all send pictures of what you've made to Swapna ma'am. Swapna, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Devalina is also here. Devalina?
And it's been excellent. I mean, I've not seen so many glasses, It's like good health.
We're going to right now put the kids on mute for a minute here. Devalina, go ahead and unmute yourself. And
so thank you everyone. Thank you Pulkit ma'am and Nidhi ma'am for this lovely session. So I think the kids got a huge knowledge about what to eat and what to not. So I hope you guys will, follow that thing for your life. So thank you everyone for joining this wonderful session. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, Devalina, for that. And Pulkit ma'am, as always, we are really thankful for your expertise, and Nidhi for your time and your awesome personality. Devalina, of course, our young bright lady from Skoolz team, and all the children here and the parent community who have actively participated and made this happen. I take this opportunity to let you know that next Sunday we have another very exciting session planned for you. Sunday story time. So you don't have to make anything. You have to come here and have fun. Mrs. Kalpana Mohan is going to come, and she's going to give you entertaining stories with a message in it. I'm sure you're gonna all have a rocking time. It will be a interactive session too, so please do join us for that. With that, I thank each and every all the kids here, the parents who made it happen. Dr. Pulkit Mathur, Arun, Devalina, and Nidhi. Thank you so very much for being with us on this Sunday morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please join us on 10th of July for an amazing session with Gauri Bakshi, and on 26th of July with a session with on martial arts with Kiran Unyal. And of course, in August, we bring to you children the Jai Hind series, where you will also meet people like General Vikram Dogra, General G.D. Bakshi. You've seen them, General, on television every day. Sangeeta Behel, who's climbed Mount Everest, and many such personalities. We request you to keep joining us here at Skoolz. On that note, many thanks for watching. Namaskar.